Welcome to
Your
County
Honor.
Court 9.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Ms. Settle, I know you were here, the first person to be here. You are here on Desiree Marie Cook.
Yes,
All right.
she's present, Judge.
Okay, great. Then,
That's an agreed MTR.
okay, so we're going to proceed on an MTR today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Where is Corey? I don't. Here
He's
he
there.
is. I'm
Judge,
just.
I'm right here.
I need to make you co-host, don't I, Corey?
I'm
Okay.
sure that would help.
Yeah. Let me do that right now.
Thank you. Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. All right, I think we're in good shape. All right, so do you all need to confer at all, or are you ready to proceed?
Oh, we're ready. We have an agreement, Judge.
Okay, all right. So let me see, Mr. Collins, you are here on
Yes, good morning.
something you wanted
Off,
to approach on?
yes, off docket matter 673998, Gamaliel Munoz. He just found out, I'm representing him on a felony, Your Honor. He just now found out he has an outstanding warrant for a criminal mischief in your case, but there's no bond set. I'm just asking to set a bond, Your Honor.
All right, I don't need to magistrate him, huh? He's already been magistrated?
I don't know. I plan on walking him through satellite, Your Honor.
So he's in there at the courthouse with you?
No, no, no. I talked to Aleda yesterday. I said I would approach the court about setting a bond and then try to walk him through tomorrow at satellite office in the basement.
All right, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but what is he accused of?
Just criminal mischief, Your Honor, 750 to 2,500.
All right, I'll set a bond. Deputy Butler, is there a problem as far as you know if I go ahead and set the bond and just we can walk him through tomorrow? Or when is it you're going
Just
to
the
have
paperwork needed. It's going to be, say he hasn't been magistrated yet. He's going to need the magistrate order, the commitment order.
Yeah, we need all that, right?
That's the only two things I think need from you to be signed.
Are you concerned that he's going to get arrested before you can bring him in? Is that what you're?
Yes, he was stopped the other day by a policeman for traffic violation. That's how he found out about the warrant, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to set a $300 bond.
Okay.
And you can't bring him in this afternoon, right?
I don't think so, Your Honor, because I'm stuck in civil presiding across the street, waiting to start a 3.5-hour hearing.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Do we have a docket tomorrow, Leda?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm setting the bond, but you're going to need to go to presiding judge for county courts tomorrow and get that processed.
Say that again, Your Honor?
I'm going to ask you to go to the presiding judge for our county courts tomorrow and get him processed, get him magistrated and processed.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. And will that?
I can't tell you right now who that is because I've printed out my schedule, but
Well, what I've done recently, I've always taken them to, I just recently took another one, same charge last week on another person to satellite, and they had no problem taking care of all of it there.
will they take care of all of it, the magistration and everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
As far as I know, because they either take them up to maybe Judge Kazin or whoever's available in that building.
okay. All right. Well, if that works, that's fine with me.
If for some reason it doesn't, I'll find out who presiding is. And we
Okay.
can bring him there.
Okay. That sounds fine. Okay. Then, so $300 bond is set.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. I
All right.
appreciate your time.
Is there anything else I need to know? We don't have a record today. Mr. Bosis, is there anything you want to say about this?
Could I get that cause number again, Your Honor?
Yeah,
So I can just-
673998. He does have a felony pending, but this is criminal mischief in our court. 673998.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I don't have anything to add at this time, Your Honor. As long as we can, hopefully this will be 300 will be enough to secure the defendant's presence, and if not, we can revisit the bond issue later. But for now, I'm fine with. I don't have any objection to the $300 bond.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, so, okay, Mr. Collins, do you have anything else? When is he set for court? Do you have a date on that?
I don't have a date, Your Honor, and I think Mr. Collins is already gone.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so much for
It
excusing
does
him.
have a felony pending.
I saw
Oh.
that, yeah, he did mention that. Okay, well, I already told him what it is, okay, so. All right, thank you. We'll move on now to, Mr. Goins, good morning. You are here on Ms. Fuentes,
Yes, Your Honor.
and she is here as well as Ms. Cook. Although I don't see Ms. Cook, Ms. Settle. Is Ms. Cook here? She is. She's
Yes, I
listed
see
on
her
there.
where the big blue D.
Oh, that's it. Okay, great.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so I think then we can just go ahead and proceed with our hearings. That's a nice short docket today. Let me do the plea first on Mr. Rodolfo Bermejo. That's cause number 634236. And I see Mr. Bermejo, will you please unmute yourself, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And then start your video, please. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, we don't have a court reporter. All right,
Your
Olivia.
Honor,
we-
and I
just
just
got
got
word
word that she'll be logging in a few minutes.
All right, well, so I can't even do the MTRs either. All right, well, we're gonna have to wait, we don't have a choice.
Your Honor, it's Michael. May I go in a breakout room with Brett for just a few minutes while we're waiting on the court reporter?
Get that prompt any second, okay? So what happened, Aleda? Do you know? Why did the court reporter not come in at 10?
She's saying that she forgot to confirm her assignment. Sorry for the inconvenience. Told her we were just waiting on her.
So in light of the fact that we are waiting for the court reporter, Ms. Settle was the very first one here, so we're going to do her MTR hearing first.
Thank you, Judge. It should be very quick.
Yeah, it doesn't normally take that long.
Hey, Corey, can you hop in room 1 with me and Mr. Goins?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Reporter in.
Good morning, Judge. If
Good
you're
morning.
waiting on me, I'm ready.
All right. You didn't get the word, Miss Mendes, about today's docket?
No, they told me they had a swing covered, so I usually, the swings have to be used first, and then I'm kind of a backup.
Oh, okay. Well, I
So-
appreciate the explanation. Thank you.
Oh,
All right.
yes, no problem at all. So,
All right. So we're going to
I
go
re-
ahead and let me see. Now the prosecutor is conferring.
As well as the CLO, Judge.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, we will be ready to go any second, but we're going to proceed on cause number 621607, State of Texas versus Desiree Marie Cook. First, that's an MTR, and we will then proceed with 641548, State of Texas versus Cheyenne Fuentes. That is also an MTR. And then we will do a plea last on Mr. Rodolfo Bermejo, cause number 634236. And who is here on Mr. Bermejo? It says here Robert Behrens. Who's here for him?
Ma'am, I just spoke with Robert Barons. And he said he's currently in a felony doing something else.
All right. Well, we're not going to be able to do your plea today, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. He did say he would pick up an ASAP, so is it possible that, we could wait till he comes in?
We will wait till. Well, let's get these MTRs done first. Okay.
Okay.
Aleda, will you send the invite again to Mr. Behrens, please?
Yes, right away.
Okay, we're going to proceed with cause number 621607, State of Texas versus Desiree Marie Cook. Ms. Cook, will you please, where's Ms. Cook? Okay, great. Will you please, I'm sorry, where, is Ms. Cook in custody?
No, I'm right
Oh, she's
here.
not.
Okay, I need you to be somewhere where we do not have any noise in the background. Are you in the best
I'm right
place
now.
right
I'm
now?
out. I'm right now. I'm at work.
Well, you need to go someplace where we do not hear anybody in the background, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, raise your right hand and be sworn.
Oh,
Right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, ma'am.
All right, you may lower your hand. This is cause number 621607, the State of Texas versus Desiree Marie Cook. I understand this is a motion to revoke. So, are you Desiree Marie Cook?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same individual that was placed on community supervision? And I do not have the MTR, Mr. Richardson. Can you send that to me, or can you put it on the screen? I'll do the share screen,
Yes, Your Honor, I'll share the screen.
please.
Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there you go.
So, are you the same individual that was placed on community supervision for the offense of failure to give intent to
False
give false
information?
information? Ma'am, I'm
Yes,
speaking.
ma'am.
You know, you may not interrupt me, ma'am. You will only speak when I ask you to speak, okay? You are in court. Even though this is virtual, you are in court. All right, and you were placed on probation by the court on January 31, 2020 for a term of 6 months. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The state has filed a motion to revoke your community supervision. They're going to read the conditions they believe you violated, and you are to tell me whether they are true or not true. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
You may.
Excuse me. On or about the first day of July, 2020, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Desiree Marie Cook, did then and there fail to complete 40 hours of community service restitution in violation of condition number 14.
Is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm sorry. It's either
Yes, ma'am. It's true.
Okay. You understand that by telling me that it's true that I can revoke your community supervision and assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail. Is that the correct punishment, Mr. Boses? Is it Class B?
Let me double check, Your Honor. Actually, this is a Class A, Your Honor.
Okay. I can assess up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you also understand that I am not bound by any recommendations or agreements between the state and the defense? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. At this time, I'm going to ask counsel, do you all have some agreement on this?
We do, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
The agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, 13 days in Bear County Jail, with credit for time served, the time and money to run concurrently. And if it pleases the court, the judgment is satisfied.
I do want to understand a little bit about where you're coming from, Ms. Cook. What was the problem? Why did you not report as you were required to do?
I have forgot the reason why I didn't go. Oh, I didn't have transportation. And at the time I wasn't working, so I wasn't able to pay nothing, but now I'm working, so.
So did you tell your supervising officer why you did not show up?
No, I didn't.
Because?
I just didn't.
Okay. When you entered this agreement, did you think you were not going to have to do anything?
No, ma'am, I knew I did, but I didn't comply with it at the time.
Okay. So again, this was back in, what was the date of the,
I think it was last year.
okay.
The
So,
off-
Mr. Bosis, was this during the pandemic?
No, the offense date was August 20th, 2019, and the plea, the original probation agreement, that plea was done on January 31st of 2020. So it would have been like
Before.
about a month and a half before the pandemic started.
Okay. So then this MTR was filed on what date?
The MTR was filed on
July 2nd.
July 2nd, 2020.
All right. All right, so I guess my concern is, have you learned anything from this experience, ma'am? Do you
Yes,
think-
ma'am, I did.
Okay, I mean, if you get stopped by the police and they ask you questions, you do know your rights, that you do not have to say anything, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do
You're made
know.
aware of that, okay?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so what are you going to do if you get stopped by the police again and they ask you questions? What are you going to do?
I haven't been stopped since the last time.
Right. But are you just going to stay quiet and not tell them something that's not true? That's what I
No,
want.
ma'am.
Okay, you're not going to just make up excuses and tell the officer that
No, ma'am, that was my fault.
it was not your fault?
No, it was my fault.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to be sure that you actually learned something from this awful experience. It can't have been very pleasant for you. So, all right. I'm going to follow the agreement. And I'm going to assess a $0 fine. So I do find that you did plead true to the allegation. And I'm going to assess a $0 fine plus court costs, 13 days Bear County Jail. You got credit for time served. The time and money do run concurrent, and your judgment is satisfied. So, Ms. Cook, I hope
Yes, ma'am.
for your benefit that you never find yourself in this position again, ma'am. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You're young. You have hopefully a good life ahead of you. Please do not do anything to put yourself in this situation again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how old are you, ma'am?
I'm gonna be 25 on New Year's.
All right, so you're pretty young. You are going to have hopefully a long life, and we hope that you have a good life, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So stay out of trouble, ma'am, and wish you the best. All right, so at this time, this hearing is adjourned.
Thank you very much, Judge.
I just do need to tell you this was a revocation of your community to supervision. So you do have a limited right of appeal, but you have a very good attorney, and this is probably the best resolution for you, but for your best interest, I want you to feel like this was such a unpleasant experience. You don't ever want to get yourself in this place again, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have a good day. You take care of yourself.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Settle, for your patience.
Okay, have a
You
good
take care.
Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thanks.
All right. We're going to do next. State of Texas versus Cheyenne Fuentes, cause number 641548. Ms. Fuentes, can you please unmute yourself, ma'am? All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. You may lower your hand. So I do not have a copy of that MTR either. We're going to have to put it on the screen again, please, Mr. Boses, or Mr. Richardson.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Sure, thank you.
I see. So you are reset to January the 19th of 2022 to allow the state to review your dismissal. With that, Mr. Goins?
Where are we hearing that noise from? Is that where Ms. Fuentes is listed?
It's Court 13, Your Honor.
Okay. And how is that happening to us?
I've tried to get two things done at one time, Your Honor, and it's off now.
All right. So if you need for us to come back to you, Mr. Goins.
No, we're ready, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, I do not see the motion to revoke yet.
Judge, it should be sharing on the screen.
No, I see scanned documents. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't see anything that looks like an MTR.
Okay, let me try this. That worked.
All right, yeah. All right, so this is cause number again 641548, the state of Texas versus Cheyenne Fuentes. Ms. Fuentes, can I think, did I already swear you in? I think I did, didn't I?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. And I think you're going to have to keep your hand on the space bar so that you can stay unmuted, okay?
Good.
All right, so are you Cheyenne Fuentes?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same individual that was placed on community supervision for the offense of theft by mail, less than 10 addresses, on the 27th day of May 2021 for a term of 6 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Mr. Boses, I have no idea. Is that a Class A or Class B misdemeanor?
Let me can check right now, Your Honor.
All right.
It's a Class B, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Boses. Mr. Goins says it's a Class B, so we'll proceed that way. All right, so the state has filed a motion to revoke your community supervision. They are going to read the conditions they believe you violated, and you are to tell me whether they are true or not true, okay? You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
For about the 27th day of May 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Cheyenne Tiona Fuentes, did then and there fail to attend orientation at the Bexar County Community Supervision and Corrections Department in violation of condition number 5A.
Okay. Tell me that date again, please, Mr. Boses.
The 27th day of May 2021.
All right, that's the same one I read earlier. Okay. Thank you. All right, so, Ms. Fuentes, is that true or not true?
True, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
True, Your Honor.
Okay. You do understand that by telling me that it is true that I can revoke your community supervision and assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you also understand that I'm not bound by any agreements or recommendations between the state and the defense?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Do you all have separate or similar recommendations?
We have an agreement, Your Honor.
All right.
That's correct, Your Honor.
The agreement is for, excuse me, a $0 fine plus court costs, 88 days in Bexar County Jail with credit for time served, the time and money to run concurrently. And if it pleases the court, the judgment is satisfied.
Okay, so has she been in jail on other, why has she been there for 88 days on a Class B?
Your Honor, just for your information, Ms. Fuentes just pled no contest to TDC time in a felony case.
Okay, all right. Okay, so how many days does she have credit on this?
On this, she has 88 days, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. She couldn't get out because of the other one. Okay. All right. So, Ms. Fuentes, I do just want to understand. Was it because you were in custody that you could not show up for orientation on May 27th of 2021?
No, ma'am. I had just gotten out. And at that moment, when I had returned to my house, because I had been in custody for, I think, about 7 days or 9 days at that point, they had raided my house that I was living at, and everything was just complete chaos. I just completely got wrapped up in everything that was going on, trying to just figure out what was going on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, because that has to be pretty disruptive. Okay. So I'm going to follow the agreement. I do find that you violated condition number 5A as being true, and I'm going to assess a $0 fine plus court costs. Sentence you to 88 days Bexar County Jail. You will get credit for time served. The time and money do run concurrent, and the court does find that your judgment is satisfied. I want to wish you the best of luck, ma'am, but you have had your community supervision revoked, but so you do have a limited right of appeal. I don't know whether that's going to be even viable under the circumstances or even desirable, but I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I hope that your future improves and that you will have a much better future.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself, okay? This hearing is adjourned. Thank you very much.
Let me be excused, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Goins, thank you very much. You have
Thank
a good
you.
day. All right. At this time, we're going to move on to cause number 634426 on Mr. Bermejo. Mr. Bermejo, will you please unmute yourself, sir? And I also need you to just turn on your video, Mr. Bermejo.
Judge, I'm here, but I'm getting ready to do a plea on a murder case in 290th in a moment. Can I get back to you in a couple minutes?
How long do you think that's going to take? I don't
About
think this is
5.
going to take very long.
5 or 10 minutes, I would think.
All right. All right, Mr. Behrens.
Yes, Judge, I'm ready.
You know what? All right, we'll wait for you. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. So, I'm going to get us off of YouTube for a minute while we wait for Judge Barron's to come back.